Great. Okay, great. We are live and we are in draft. Let me switch the window real quick. Here is the draft. We have got underway. The bands are in, but the picks are not. They said Nunu is... I'm confused about what they're saying. They said something about Nunu is Wukong and something about, it's Nunu. So maybe they've just banned both of the champs. We have got Hui first pick. We've got the Caitlyn Lux bot lane in response. Could be a Hui mage bot, pretty common in this meta, but who knows? Anything can happen. Bilgewater blue side. Ionia on the red side. They are currently in the standings, sitting at 4-0 with Bilgewater at 2-2. Hoping to secure the 5th win to round themselves out nicely. Oh, shoot. I forgot. Sorry! I forgot I was screaming my whole Chrome window. Holy. It's just that I don't have the chat in the Streamlabs. So, you'll have to slide into the DMs to get anything responded from me. They're gonna pick up the Seraphine. We'll probably... Okay, well, they're gonna just round out mid and bot, so no flex picks left, actually. Gonna have 3 casters mid bot support. Pretty good range, pretty good damage, but pretty low mobility, engage, that sort of thing. And Diana's gonna round out Ionia's pick. That's gonna be Lil Puffin wherever he goes mid jungle. And then the second round of ban's gonna come in. All top laner picks open. We have had the Poppy band out from Joe and a couple jungle bands, so they'll be able to continue banning out a couple more junglers, or maybe a second top laner if they wish. Pooh Water is gonna strike into the jungle pool, assuming that Diana is gonna go mid lane, which I would say is a fair assumption. Urgot gonna be the second ban, so hitting into Joe's safe blind pick pool. Semi-range top laner. I just saw Spider-Man. Yeah, I want to see Spider-Man. That was a good movie. I mean, I knew it would be a good movie, but yeah, that was a good movie. I cried twice. Taking their time. Trinity Band going to be the last one, and then Jarvan going to be picked for the jungle. So they're going to save their last pick for the top lane. So, I mean, the Diana Jarvan does have obviously like a good synergy if you can pull it off with the Cataclysm and the ultimate. Caitlyn Lux can kind of follow up, so there's some team fight synergy here, but not too much like hard engage, like guaranteed skirmish stuff. A lot of stuff is like counterplayable. They can be kind of zoned off a little with the Ezreal Seraphine. So Kha'Zix's going to be the answer in the jungle to the Jarvan. Definitely able to win the 1v1, so we could see maybe a Kha'Zix try to be a little bit aggressive in the Jarvan's jungle. Then Gnar gonna be a blind top picked. Pretty understandable. The team does need frontline, and so Gnar, it somewhat delivers on that promise, but obviously is going to be a little bit goo goo gaga for a lot of the time. So definitely, potentially at times 5 pretty squishy champs for Jarvan and Diana, even Caitlyn Lux to really pick off in one shot. The Seraph and Shields will be pretty important, but Trundle's actually going to be the answer to Gnar. It's I wouldn't call this a counter pick, like a true counter pick. It definitely can run down Mini Gnar and can like win a 1v1 against Mega Gnar, especially with ults up and everything. Has a lot of value stealing the AED, but Gnar, if Gnar plays it well, he can definitely stand his ground and everything. Trundle also just overall a bit of a weak champ right now. Not unplayable, not unclickable, but anyways, that's the draft. For game one, switch over to the client. Oh no, I can't show my friends. Oh no, I can't show my friends. No, I don't have friends. No, I don't have friends. You're not in speech. Looks like we're still waiting on a couple people to join the lobby. Oh, I guess my client's bugged. That's cool. It shouldn't be too much of a problem, but yeah. I don't know. Interesting. I hope it will be ready to start now. I don't. I'm not sure what the issue is actually happening here. Yeah, I'll restart my client. I don't know. It didn't fix the issue last time. So, here, you can watch the draft again. I mean, I don't know if anyone in the game is in the call right now, but you can, like, just start the game. You don't have to wait for me. You can spectate it from the client, too. Oh, you shouldn't wait for me to hold anything up. Hello? Wait, sorry. Let me unmute you.
I think the both teams. Eh?
I say that again?
What?
I said
that's crazy. So insane. But yeah, just restart your Riot client.
No, I did. It just I did to get in the lobby last time, and like it barely helped. Okay. So I think it's just like
well, just get back on and join real fast, and then we'll start right away.
Is it like am I crashing the lobby or something? Or like
no, we're all fine.
Yeah, so
We
I
you
don't want
just
to cause
like
a delay. I can if there's a problem on my behalf, I'll just spectate from the client. I'll just like right click
yeah.
and spectate. So I'm like
Okay.
I mean my client's just not good today. It's I don't know what it is. You can start the game. I obviously am not getting the invites. All the spectators.
Okay, I'll go make sure that spectating is turned on. Then if it is, we'll just start.
Yeah, I mean it's not worth a hold up just because I'm having issues. Um, all right, first game select. Hopefully, everything can go smoothly on their end, and it'll be good on my end. Worst case scenario, I'll restart the PC, but given all the delays that come into Spectator and everything, it shouldn't really be an issue on the stream end. So I just want to get the game started as quick as possible, make sure people are actually getting their match going on time. Hope everyone's having a nice day. We could do a little lodal for like 2 seconds. Well, I won't be able to see your guesses. Actually, you know what? You know what I'll do? I'll open up the Twitch chat on my phone. That should work. Oh, oh, just got the invite to the lobby. That's so funny. That's so funny. I don't know what it is. It's not even like usually it's my internet. This is not an internet thing. Okay. All right. All right. First guess. Let me have it. Maybe I'll pick one of the champions from the draft. Let's do Jarvan. Okay. Okay. We got almost everything. It's a melee dude. Looks like he goes jungle, maybe top as well, but a little bit newer. Just a melee Chungi. I am currently spectating the champion select. There's 2 minutes left on the spec delay, so should be about a 2-minute wait until the game loads in. Okay, who is there? After 2011, I mean 2012 is like a little bit newer chance. It could be like a really new champ, but it has to jungle and top. And it's a human, like full human. Oh, I mean, it could be like. Oh, no, Silas is Demacia. I was gonna say, it could actually be Silas, but. Well, I guess it technically could be Locke, right? It can go the extreme end of the release date. Oh, it just is Locke? Oh, no, it's not. It's not. Oh, he is Demacia. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But is Jungle Mid, not Jungle Top? Echo, I guess, then. Might make sense. Jungle Mid. Okay! Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Okay. Oh! Was I streaming the client? Huh. Anyways. Just a couple seconds left till we load in. Hopefully it'll go fine. Might need to take a sec to adjust the stream window just because I had to make all the screens and sources really quick for the new template wasn't working, so I just have to bear with me for like 5 seconds, but I will just be able to screen capture if anything goes wrong. So loading up. Let's see, this is showing Chrome. Okay. Let's get the oh, not that one. see. Okay.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Just give me 2 seconds. Alright, that should be good. The game capture just doesn't always work, but I believe it's working here. Let me know if the volume and everything is all good. I'll have the timers, the time controls down and everything. Get the for that.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Alright. Should all be looking good for now. This is a chat open kind of stream. Standard level 1. Double ward the middle bush. Poke. Defensive top lane. Spread. Still main mid lane. Not much going on. Double blue smite. Trundle went longsword refillable. That's not what I expect actually, but we'll see if it matters much. Is streamer mode Trundle. Okay. And we're off to the races, so. Looks like the red team did get a nice ward on Kha'Zix's blue buff there, so we'll confirm shortly that he did start bot side. Actually, Kha'Zix is gonna go invade the red side. I mean, showing us top lane and showing us the lane, so like I'll just click over here for a second so you can see Kha'Zix just going right red to blue. Jarvan's actually gonna do the same, so good eye there actually. Both players gonna invade the other's blue. We have 2 audio sources for the game. I might. Yeah, I think it automatically created a game capture once, but I'm gonna mute that. If you're hearing it twice, you should not be hearing it twice now. Let me know if you still are, but it's possible that it automatically created another one. Okay, that's good. Now, Bilgewater have 2 ranged solo laners, and oh, actually Cloud gonna be flashing in. All the summoners being burnt. Bilgewater on the aggression in this level 2 all-in trade. Gonna win it, but they will not be able to find a kill. But they will burn 3 summoners for the cost of 2, and I'm trying to reset. Puffin going in onto Jord on the Diana, winning a trade there. But so yeah, all of Bilgewater's lanes here are pretty able to get good aggression and priority early. They have the range bonus in top and mid, and then in the bot lane, I mean, Caitlyn Lux is obviously pretty aggressive and can do a lot of things, but Ezreal Seraphine have more than enough range to withstand it, so that lane might be more on the even side. But they were able to take a pretty good early trade into Caitlyn Lux, known for being just pretty strong at all points of the lane. Obviously, Ezreal Seraphine can really put some good work in the extended trades, but so early, it's good to see that from them. But ooh, good fear there actually. It stops the keeps fully connecting. But yeah, you'd want to see like early CS leads for Jordan, Capacho, but you can see that Lopez is actually already almost a wave up on George, who did reset to be fair, but he did TP, took a cheater recall of sorts. Get an amp to him. Lopez gonna find Capitai at level 3. Probably gonna have to flash out to be safe, but he can run to his Jarvan actually, who might be able to. Okay, the flash fear just goes super wide. Lopez able to walk out. The flash EQ in. The flash root misses from the Lux, but it doesn't matter because the damage is all there. Lil Puffin gonna auto attack for picking up the first blood onto Jord. Lil Puffin gonna flash back in on Capitai, get the double kill with the ignite. The level 3 Kha'Zix is just so squishy. He picks up 2. A good early lead in this lane for the Diana. A good roam from Gucci Unicorn's Lux. Trundle actually taking damage, taking the Ignite, gonna flash out. Just trying to get all the CS he can, and that is, I mean, the price you have to pay when you pick Longsword Refillable. It's that first, whatever you want to call it, part of the lane before your first recall. You will take a bit of a beating, but you come back with the free refillable. You built the longsword, so your first item's going to be cheaper. So he already has a Tiamat, as you can see, right? A little bit extra gold, but was able to afford it because he didn't go Door and Shield. I personally am more of a fan on Trundle of going Vamp Scepter first in lanes where you're kind of getting poked out a little. But I can understand just wanting to weather the storm, get Tiamat, make sure you're not losing too much gold, get good minions. Cloud Envy there, missing a bit of gold. Every miss cannon counts. But, oh, WE in, the Q does unfortunately miss, so not able to press on for the kill. Actually, the snare from Lux hitting. Ooh, Jackie gets really low, has to flash out. But, yeah, everyone's low once again. Evil Daniel, the highest HP here. But it looks like nothing is actually going to happen beyond some damage and pressure. You can see a bit over 1,000 gold lead coming in so far. Most of that on Diana, basically all of it from that double kill. Going all in on Jord, who is oh, that's not what you want. That Diana stole the full Raptor camp. I think we are all a bit in shock as to what we just saw. I hope that was lag of some sort, but you would think that there would be a pause. James needs better Wi-Fi. Is he at James's house or something? Is that what happened? Okay, and I guess they're just not gonna call a pause on it, but it looks like lag was the reason for that. I mean, okay, fighting bot lane, but all these champs are kind of able to get out when they need, whether it's with a dash or with a peel. 1.4k gold lead happening, but it's basically still on the Diana. We can see a little bit of like micro leads here and there, but everything's pretty much even across the board outside of the mid lane. Which Diana is just actually snowballing pretty quickly already. Dragon already secured too as well. Trundle got a pretty late pull here. Gonna just try to make his worth known in the side lane as the game goes on. Okay, Diana used the minion, used the Jord just to win the trade. I mean, Jordan's gonna be popped. I mean, Cameron wants us to watch top. He fights back, but he's 2 levels down, and the Diana, like, the health pool is really big. I mean, it's just Darksteel, Doran's ring, but I guess it's also maybe... I don't know if she runs over. I guess I can check. Sorry, I'm gonna go off directly camera for like 2 seconds, watch this Diana. I want to see the runes. Oh no, it's Manifest Scorch. Okay, going on to Kapitai. Charlotte's here to save him. He's falling really low. Can someone get the kill? Yes, Kapitai does get the shutdown and gets killed right in response, but it is a 1-for-1. A little bit of gold going on the Kazakhstan. 3 lands, so Jory will survive, and yes, so Diana is running sorcery secondary, so no overgrowth, just a high health pool, sub-levels, Doran's Ring, and Darksteel. Just making that health bar look really tanky, but Kazakh's religion enough. Has his Umber there now. Trundle looks like he's gonna go proxy here. I mean, I kind of do want to see this a little. Come on! Gets the Q off. Killer misses. I mean, they're gonna kill him. Stun him with the wall. Yeah, it's hard for him to escape that. Ooh, Jackie's really low here. I mean, Caitlyn doesn't have ult, but okay, they're not gonna try to pick her off. Jarvan is helping out in the mid lane, being a good friend. Alright, put the square wheel up. Joe hitting some plates. He is a few hundred gold up by nature of being that ranged top, getting a plate or two. being able to amass a tiny bit of a CS lead. The gold is actually even because of that. Like, flash out from Jordan in the mid lane. And once the fighting is done, I will look at the gold, but Joe has to flash out from the Trundle, who did subjugate him, and he does not want to lose more health than he needs to. Jordan missing the cannon there, unfortunately. Diana looking for the dive. I mean, can find it. Oh, gets the E into the E. Max range dash there, and just quickly auto E's, follows it up the electrocute, contributing to max damage. So that's going to make the gold lead. That was even about 20 seconds ago. No longer the same. Ooh, good pillar, but yeah, the dash is up. Anyways, so we can see that obviously Diana has a huge gold lead. Gapatai wants to even it up again, though. The charm is going to land. Doing all the damage to get to Jackie, but the second Q comes out. So gold back even again with the second Kha'Zix skill on Diana. And so we can see now Kha'Zix is the one that has a bit of a gold lead here. Trundle died up there as well, actually. I can go back and watch that. So top side, rather, having a bit of a gold lead that evens it out, but the mid lane makes up for it. So let me actually go back and watch what happened here, because we saw mid on the directed camera. So Trundle overextending, just tried to push in the wave and just ate just enough damage with the ignite. Actually, just kind of reminds me of some like MSI kills that happened. So that's what happened top lane. I'll zoom out. I'll speed up a little so you can catch myself. So, not too much has happened. Kha'Zix's gonna look bot here. Okay, jumping on a Gucci Unicorn. No! Directed camera! Hold up. Sorry. But the gank went as you thought. Evil Daniel trying to look back. Flashes in, gets the auto, gets another auto, but the barrier takes it all. The minions, and he's healing with the refillable potion. Not quite to get it. A great gank from Kapitai, and he's really trying his best to carry the game. Okay, Joe looking for a repeat on the kill he got. Trundle does have Swifties now, so he should be able to run away from this. Okay, well, Puffin looking back on a Jord. The fear is there, so it might stop the kill from happening, but he still does lose half of his health. Couple of first items completed here. Triforce, Umbreglaive, Sundered Sky. Maybe speed up for like 2 seconds again. Well, Puffin does want to kill Jord. Okay, the fear is going to connect at the end. He throws out the ult, but it's not really going to do anything, as it were. Dragon started up from Charlotte, the second one to be on their team. Okay, Subjugate is right there, immediately used. Has the Swifty, so I might try to run him down, but okay, jumps a minion. Just hitting the wave. And then, yeah, Nara's gonna fight back. The Q lands, slow, the third auto, it'll be 2 autos here. Oh no, it'll be just 1 because of the Triforce, with the E was up. He just gets another solo kill to Trundle. Taking another death. 1v1. Okay, flashes in, ignores the Lux, goes right onto the Caitlyn. Doesn't have summoners. They're going to be able to kill her just with the damage they can ensure onto her. Kha'Zix just a menace in this bot lane, especially. Getting shutdowns on Diana, and then using the strength to go bot, get that lane ahead. They're winning the 1v1 top, and now they've not only come back, they've really amassed a bit of a lead for themselves now, just with all these kills they've picked up. They are still down 2 dragons. The mid lane is still incredibly lopsided, but they've picked up some good leads here. See, once the turret falls, we'll see what the goal. Okay, well maybe he won't get it. But we can see a 1300 gold lead in the top lane. That's about to increase a little bit more with the turret that's going to fall. We can see an 1800 gold lead in the jungle just from all these kills, and the mid gold lead still snowballing in Lil Puffin's favor. But now there is a lead in the bot lane that wasn't there before. Tower's picked up. That's another 400 gold in Joe's pocket, which they're gonna 3-man gank him for this. Hopefully they'll be able to punish him for getting the turret. He's gonna do his best to peel him away, but not too much Meganar can do to escape that. And the Diana's gonna pick up the shutdown. It's a small shutdown, but it is more gold in her pocket, who is so far the main carry. Q lands onto Circuit, gonna be followed up with the ult just for the poke to be guaranteed. 2 more 5k gold lead in exchange for 2 dragons. The soul is an Ocean Soul this game. Kapitai going on the Trundle here. Gets that kill pretty handily. No armor, no health built from the Trundle. Actually, kind of a full glass cannon build right here. Yeah. You know, I do default to a bit of a larger zoom out radius, but I can understand if it's harder to watch a 1v1 fight that way. I'll try to be more reactive with it. Good damage there. They guys with Q. Okay. Whole lot of nothing going on right now. I'm eating my pizza. Yum, yum, yum. ASMR interlude. Okay, they're gonna find Joe, but he actually gets a good leap out and flashes out of the Cataclysm. Really, well timed. Dashes from him. He actually is almost killing a little buff in there. The Ignite's ticking. But it doesn't quite get him. Just a few points of damage off. Maybe even single digits. They're actually trying to kill Evil Daniel, but they get the heal in the barrier, so. All the summoners weren't there on the bot lane. They're gonna be happy with that, even though they didn't get the kill. Kha'Zix, building this Bastion Breaker item second. I did just get a bit of a buff, so maybe not such a bad item anymore. Obviously, yeah, I mean, you can read it here. Deals a pretty good bit of true damage burst on a champion, but can, you know, really one-shot a turret once you get a kill. So, bit of utility there, as well as the Amalgam giving utility, but for now, a much more reasonable price. Okay, the Huey is just laughing for some reason. He's laughing because he knew he was dead, I suppose. It'll be the 4th death there.
Boom, headshot.
Kapitai over the wall. Oh, oh, no. See him there. Not gonna be able to do anything. Oh, there. I guess there's a visual bug on the ward gold there. Trundle running down this Gnar as he clears the wave. I mean, he can win this. Oh, you gotta actually flash in, but he isn't able to get the kill. Oh, Kapitai's gonna flash in. Wow, the Void Spike picks up the kill. Just enough damage to one-shot the Caitlyn with one rotation through the flash. This Trundle behind in gold, behind in everything, getting 2v1 now. Gonna be picked off again, but still doing his best to cause problems for Bilgewater, despite being down in gold, down in XP, being the weak side of the team. But that's something Trundle can do really well. Is just play a scaling weak side that can just be such a menace in the side lane. Being able to one-shot towers, one-shot waves, being able to 1v1 almost every champ in the game on his terms. So it'll be up to Gnar a little bit to use the advantages he has to be able to make the team look good. Okay, Gucci Unicorn just walking into, unfortunately, that might have looked a little bit in, but it was a death wish. They had the vision. She was walking around the corner. They will pick her off in that play. And, well, the game is still at a similar lead to how it was a few minutes ago. Still, now 2 dragons to 1, with that being able to pick up. You see Baron spawning in 2 minutes. Here's the buffs. Here are all the jungle timers there. And now a couple of shutdowns actually amassing on Bilgewater, so yeah, Diana looking for something. George's gonna suss it out. A big shutdown on Kha'Zix now to be had. Okay, Trundle's gonna run down the Gnar, but the Kha'Zix is here. The Trundle's not gonna be able to withstand this. He unfortunately is still full glass cannon. I would hope to see some armor soon. I think maybe Swifty is a little bit greedy. Diana going for the proxy. Fortunately, 1 cull stack left on this cull that he bought a little bit late, so we'll be able to cash out soon, and then I would assume the Triforce can be defeated. The Rift Herald's going down here, the one that they got. They're going to dive onto George. Cataclysm will take him down, but Charlotte taking a lot of tower shots. Will flash out just to not tank too many. Rift Herald's going to last hit the tower, and they're not going to try to ride it anywhere, so we got the tower there. Kha'Zix just using the ult, walking onto the Caitlyn. Does hit a trap, but doesn't matter. The damage isn't quite there enough. You can just leap out of it. Once Kayla has the Infinity Guess, actually, if the Celtic steps on a trap, I'm pretty sure he'll be able to die. Okay, flash ult from Lil Puffin on the Cloud Envy. He flashes out, but still gets caught. Seraphine is actually there to save the day. Mitigate just enough damage so that the Ezreal survives with his life at the cost of 2 summoners, but they did get 2 out of Lil Puffin for it. Bit of a shutdown in his head too, so would have been really nice for the Stein to keep snowballing. But the play is stopped there. See how much Ezreal gold is there? 1170. That's enough to complete Mermana, so that'll be done right there. A little bit left over.
Immaculate.
Didn't show me who Caitlyn ulted. I think it was maybe Kha'Zix. Yeah, looks like it. Full take now. Kind of completed. 20 minutes in, 3-item Kha'Zix, all lethality. Pretty scary to see. I mean, the champ can be locked down with like a random skill shot from a lot of these champions, but he's really been doing a lot of work here. And yeah, Trundle with the cult completed now. I mean, still not too much money in his bank account. Down 1,000 gold to the Gnar, which is not as bad of like a deficit as you would think from the line. Okay, Jarvan's going in onto Kapitai, finds him with the stuff. Only finds Jackie with the ult, and she'll be caught down as it is a 4 against 3. The rest of the damage not there. Trundle's here with the pillar now to follow up with his team, but Seraphine's gonna stop him in their tracks. So Rue does land on Gnar, but he's just gonna get subjugated. He's actually gonna E in. Charm lands through him to get the Trundle and they'll pick up another kill. A lot of damage coming on Evil Daniel. Ezreal WQ lands, does about a third of his max health. Another 2 for row for Bilgewater as they try to snowball their lead now into the Baron. Actually find something to convert their gold into besides a couple more kills. And the split pushing at the bottom meanwhile, so you can understand why the fight didn't look so close. But with the Baron coming down, definitely happiness over on the side of Bilgewater, who feel like they're kind of snowballing the game into their control. As the Hui still finds his way into the game the longer it goes on, and then 4 shutdown bounties on the rest of his team. Terminus! Is this item good on this champ? Second item now? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the patch yet. Oh, they're looking at this, Diana. Okay, flash Gnar into the wall. The follow-up damage from Ezreal is there. He's just gonna fall down. Mega Gnar, big flash there. Finding a good pick as they converged on his location. They're gonna try to pick up their second dragon now. Cutting the early dragon leads in half, so now stopping the earlier bleeding from that. Trundle's gonna do his best at split pushing, try to break another inner. He could either back off here or he could trade his life for it. He's gonna try to stay alive. The Gnar leaves pretty close in. I mean, he's gonna actually turn the fight. He would win it. Oh my god, he does win it! That last chomp dealing like so much damage with the fully stacked Terminus and everything. Oh my god. I mean, that's the scaling of the Trundle, right? It's you just do that. You just run them down until it works, right? Cataclysm onto Jackie, who flashed it last time, so not be able to survive there. And actually, Ionia fighting back now that the Baron's down. Kha'Zix trying to stop the back, definitely strong enough to be able to do it, especially being able to kite with the ults. But a really good shutdown of the 1v1 in the Gnar under his own turret. I mean, it must feel bad to just get run down by this champ when you're like 15 gold ahead, 2 levels ahead, you're under your own turret, and the Trundle just like right-clicks you and you just lose it. So obviously that's what the champ does, but it must feel bad. They're gonna find Jor 2v1. Both of the champs can 1v1 him, so not too much to say about that one. They're just losing their barons one after the other. I believe only Kha'Zix and Ezreal have it left, but they still have their gold. A lot of damage actually on the Evil Daniel, but the tower tanks the W and he obviously will gonna land. Barely surviving, actually. Just a sliver of health. But surviving nonetheless. I have a follow-up question. Isn't this the build path for Gunblade? Like in like isn't this like the ARAM Gunblade build path? I'm not missing something, right? Gunblade is just not in the game. Is it in the game? It's not in the game. I'm being gaslit. 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 It's in the game. Since when is it in the game? Hello? Oh! This is in the game, isn't it? Because like a colleague built it. I just do not see this item. why do I know it from ARAM and not actually Summoner's Rift? Oh, goodbye, son. Sorry, ooh. Okay, Diana does pick up the Kha'Zix shutdown after the bot lane is picked off one by one. Yeah, that's Hextech Gunblade for sure. I don't know, I guess like the slow is nice. And it stacks Terminus well. Okay. Team fight here, TP coming in. Meganar is not quite here though. So only a bit of damage until he hits the transform, and they're able to run away from him because he wasn't able to land any CC.
Follow the river.
I mean, this Terminus, hey look, it's 53 on-hit damage. I mean, that's so much more than the 30 it used to be, right? Only at the price of building Hextech Gunblade. Good damage onto the Deluxe there, but not enough to kill. Bullet to the face in response. Ooh, Jarvan looking. I mean, if he has the damage, okay, Diana finds it instead. Going golden onto Gnar after the Ignite lands. Maybe someone can pick up a kill. Flash Q at the end of the arc actually hits it. Kha'Zix does have the range with the Q with the evolved range, and finds a nice double kill there. So a little bit of an overextend as the Kha'Zix was able to come back in the fight. They're actually able to push him to base now. Just with the Diana dead, there's not too much that Ionia can actually do. They're not gonna look at the inhib though. Checking the neutral timers. Baron spawning, Dragon is also spawning at the same time, so. I'd imagine they're trying to get Dragon brought. Trundle, I mean, is already pushing into the base. Like, the Gunblade Trundle, man. Oh, goodbye. Oh! Yeah, that doesn't matter. Oh, Jordan lands on the Trundle, actually. He's healing off of the Raptors. I mean, a decent amount. Unfortunately, he is just, like, solo there. But he stalls a bit. Maybe enough time for his team to get the Dragon. Because the Kha'Zix is off killing Caitlyn. Might steal here. We don't! Charlotte secures it. Charmer Noguchi just secures her fate. We're gonna find Charlotte at the end. They'll have to chase him down, so they won't get the Diana. I'm gonna try his best to just delay their push. Ooh, I mean, he's really dragging this out a pretty good amount, actually. So, Bilgewater not able to get a great push. They might still be able to start the Baron, as the Jarvan was the one to fall, but delayed to death, so it would be hard for them to contest this Baron at all. There is a teleport from Trundle, but not a great place for me to go to. This is going to be another Baron for Bilgewater here. Ooh. Setting up a death push for Diana. Yeah, gonna be kind of impossible for her to escape that one. Really nicely played. a lot could happen on the back of this. We can actually see Trundle has more gold than Nar at this point, so all that Swiss pushing really came back. Jordan walking up just way too far. I don't know, man. Way too far. Okay, yep. We see the Kha'Zix and we walk out. Good plan. Might be able to go back in. Yeah, okay. The rest of them pushing mid. Ezreal getting good poke on the Trundle there. Who, well, you can heal it as long as you hit the minions, but they're gonna zone him off with the minions. Ezreal will be actually one-shotting the casters there, so really good wave cleared for quick there. They're gonna be able to get the end of no problem. Oh, he's actually gonna eat in though. I think you gotta get out there. He's in danger now. Jarvan's going on him. You get the Trundle though. He's so squishy when he's not able to hit them in lifesteal. Kha'Zix goes in, deletes them. He's gonna be resetting. He's gonna be rooted and caught up. Charlotte having to go back to their base. It's 3v3 now. Mega Gnar does not want the fight to end. He's gonna hit them back, but into nothing, so they're not stunned. But Gucci Unicorn is squishy enough that she will fall. Kha'Zix going in, ending him. They're actually TPing in from Jord. They're not wanting this to end. They're wanting the game to end. The fight's still going. They're hitting the first Nexus Tower. Diana is back alive. Maybe she can turn the tides. Jarvan's going in. He has the Cataclysm. He can set up a really big ulti from them. They know it. They're going to respect it. They're going to back off. But they have another super minion wave coming in with the Baron buff. Jarvan's going in. He's walking back out. He didn't find a good ulti. He has the GA, but it's going to be popped after a little bit of a whisper. And they're not even going to look to find the angle. Their Nexus Towers are falling. They're just going to be able to hit the Nexus and win. The R goes in. Diana goes golden. There's the follow-up, but the Nexus dies before any champions do. And that will be game 1 for Bilgewater on the back of Kapitai and his 19-kill Kha'Zix. Wow, what a performance of him in game 1. Here, I can show the damage charts here. So, 35k doing the most in the game, but not too far ahead of his top lane and ADC, both with good range, so able to rack up some good damage themselves. And here's the story of the damage. If you want to see in graph form, oh, well, you can't see it in graph form actually, but some quick stats for you here at the end. That will be game 1, so we'll get into game 2 in pretty shortly. I'm assuming my client's just still gonna have some problems, so. Okay. Alright, here's the draft for game 2. When it will be ready. I'm gonna take a minute depending on what the players need to do, but shouldn't be too long of a turnover. Couple of key champs out of the way now after game 1. Some pretty safe and effective bot laners, Caitlyn Lux and Abigail Seraphine. They have started the draft, so they're ready to go in pretty quickly. See, here was game 1 for contrast. Here are the bans, so we might see the same bans, right? Obviously none of the picks, so here's what this is. Nocturne, Poppy, Rek'Sai, Nunu, Vayne, Wukong. Starting with the Vayne, starting with the Nocturne. So far, pretty much the same. And the sides will be the same, so Ionia did want to stay on red side. So far, everything's the same. For the bans. Holy shit, task tie. Oh, he's streaming. Oh, he didn't get it. Zinj out here. I think that's new ban. Yeah, it was a second round ban, so the noon is left up now this time. It's the champ select theme for people who weren't born in COVID. Hextech end out here, so see what they want to first pick this time. What did they pick first pick last time? What's the point last time? And then into the Seraphino is real, so maybe they'll pick another safe mage that can be flex, but it's min volume. Gonna go for the Victor this time. Pretty similar sort of situation with the champion. Ash. Could possibly be paired with support here, maybe something like Karma. It is 1-0. I'm gonna go for the Silas. Obviously a flex mid and jungle. I don't know if there's any mod in chat, because I know a lot of them are in this game, but we get a Gamba going, if you guys still do that. I don't know, it's been a second. That'll be fun for game 2. I'm going for the Nautilus. That's a decent blind support, but could definitely be countered by picking something that just doesn't have too many problems with it. I think I'll go for the Lilia for the jungle. Yeah. Braum would be insanely effective here. Pretty good lane. Counter to the Braum. Counter to the Lilia, actually, I believe. He can do some pretty effective stuff with the shield there. But I think we will see a support pick. I think it makes by far the most sense unless there's a power pick that they see. But I think something like Braum or Karma will come out here. Milio's, I don't think as effective of an enchanter here, but it obviously has the Lilia counter factor, where you can just cleanse to sleep and mitigate that entire part of her kit, so I don't hate the pick, but if you don't min-max the Q, you can struggle into champs like Nautilus. It can be a little bit weaker in lane, so overall, though, not a bad pick, I think. Bands are going to come out. Still the Urgot. Might see maybe the same stuff taken away. There's like the Tryndamere last time. Which stuff cut into. I'll pull it up real quick. Zin, Nunu, Tryndamere, Nasus, all these champs, so. Tryndamere going to be gone. Once again. Probably no Nasus ban, because the jungle is picked here. We have the Darius now banned, so that's just going to be Joe's. Obviously, the Darius is a champ that is pretty hard to blind, but I think Ionia might want to save the Silas flex, so they might be picking a top laner here. And in that case, they might want to ban something that might counter their prospective pick. Oh wow, the Kale. It's a bold pick for sure. A lot of resources are gonna have to be spread well around that to make the pick prosper and thrive. Definitely able to be countered, but maybe they think there's no counter that can really effectively shut it down. So they're gonna pick the Kale. They're gonna say that it's looking like a safe pick this game. I think I actually tend to agree. I think it might be able to weather the storm against her. The Mordekaiser is, I would say it's the pick I expected to see, but I think as long as she doesn't give too much of a lead early, she'll definitely be able to do what she needs to. Especially after the Mordekaiser nerfs, they did keep this champ in line a bit, so. But Kale, obviously a champ that like thrives on base stats, so I think it'll be a bit of a skill matchup in the top lane given the context of this match. But Tristana gonna be the ADC they elect for, keeping the Victor in the mid lane. Definitely like high magic damage on the side of Bilgewater is a pretty glaring factor here, but no one that really builds MR yet on the side of Ionia, so I don't think they need to be too worried. They could obviously pick a champ like Galio here for this house in the jungle, and like I guess they could try to punish it that way, but they're gonna keep the Silas mid lane. They're gonna go for Shyvana, so it will be Silas that will be going into this this Victor here. I'm actually like not really familiar with the matchup, so we'll see how it plays out. And then Shyvana just taking a little bit of time to scale up, but then being a bit of a stat checking demon. So I think that's excuse me. It's maybe a fair thing to do into like a champ like Lilia, who also kind of wants to just like full clear, gank when she can. But definitely the side of Ionia wants time to play the game. They're gonna spike a little bit in the early mid game, but then continue to go really hard. Whereas Bilgewater, they're definitely the team that's gonna have control over the entire game. Champs like Nautilus, Lilia, Victor. I mean all their champs. I'm just gonna list their champs. Like these are champs with agency over the game here. They are champs that can go to places first and dictate what happens. They're champs that can decide which fights happen when. But Ionia, with champs like Ashe, champs like Silas, they can kind of set things up from unexpected angles. They'll scout pretty well, and they'll be able to pull out like a surprising amount of damage in fights that are maybe not immediately explosive. So it should be a bit of a clock, I think, a little bit of a timer in this game. We'll see how the dragons go down. We'll see how all the early gold and solo kills go down, but I think Ionia will have the edge if the game goes long, but Bilgewater definitely looks like they have some winning lanes, so it'll be up to them to create a good lead. And go on over to Lolo now, I suppose, while they get into champ select and load in the game, and we deal with some delay. So. Alright, who says this? I don't know. Hey, good job. Good job, players champion. This. It's like. This is like almost Lee Sin E, but it's not. Because it's a closed fist instead of an open fist. Oh, what just happened? Whoa, hello? Wait, what? Oh, alright. Is it Malphite? I'll give it a guess. I mean, I'm just not sure. Yeah, it is. Okay. His hand, I didn't realize his hand is so, like, human and, like, magma-y. That's crazy. Clap him. Emoji. It's probably just reacted. Let's go! Alright, Bogadol. Hey, you guys want to get in champ select already? Damn, no losers. Alright. Alright, it is the first stage, and it's bigger, but it's gonna be a dual type. A big dual type first stage. It's a dual type, Nate. I don't know. I would think maybe something like it could be like a Lapras, or it could be like a what's this big? I mean, okay, 4 kilograms is not big. Like 40 centimeters. Holy shit. I mean, okay, it's not even that big. It could probably be something like Venonat even. I'll put in Lapras. Be my guess. Okay. Okay, so not that big. It's part blue. I can't be Dratini because it's a dual type. Dratini is water, surely. What? No. It's dragon. And it's not a water type. It's not psychic. Let me guess Venonat. Okay. Okay, it's part poison. Okay, it's blue. Okay, it's blue and purple. Okay. It's a blue and purple part poison type. First stage. It's like is that like Nidoran female? Is that? Oh wait, a dual type. I'm stupid. Nah, it's a dual type. What's it? It doesn't count. This counts Nidoran female as blue and not purple. Wow. Blue and purple. Because Ghastly is like not blue. Right. There's no way they can count that as blue. Let's do that? Sure. Sounds good. Like, yep. Yeah, that shit is blue, isn't it? Nice. Alright, can we do the card? Oh, yeah, we can. Holy shit. Apparently, it appears only to those people who are pure of heart and have a strong desire to see it. Isn't that like the Harry Potter thing? Only appears to people. That sounds like Mew. I mean, no. Maybe Mew. Oh yeah, okay. It's only Gen 1. This is new. Oh, this is Clefairy? That's not right. No. Chansey, sorry. I confused them. Yay, we did it! Alright, let's try to smash Duel. They did just get into game, so I'm gonna hit the spectate button, but it'll be another minute or so of delays. Oh? Okay, 2 minutes of delay. Alright, let's start off with... Let's go wolf. I know it, I just got it wrong, my fault. My fault. Okay. It's a dude who is old as hell, and then none of these things. Ganondorf? Okay, it is melee. And then maybe it's just a normal human. It actually should be like a more lightweight. Excuse me, Manny. I didn't even see that, Mario. My fault, my fault, my fault. Hey, Maddie, I'm glad you got a rider. Okay, yeah, it is a melee character. So it's a lightweight melee human dude. I mean, there's not so many of those. It's not from the Legend of Zelda. That's not melee. It's a dude. I think. Let me try Ness. Give me Ness. Oh wait, Ness is 64. Is Lucas melee? It's not bad, anyways. Wait, Ness is heavier than Wolf? Hello? What is wrong with this game? Yeah, it could be Fire Emblem. That's a good call. Yeah, let's do Roy. Could definitely be Roy. If not, it could be like Mark or something. Yep, okay. So it's just a different Fire Emblem character. Marth is melee, right? Yeah. Okay, it's Marth. It's Marth. Nice. Okay, and we are just now loading in, so let's get that set up. Hopefully the game catcher can... Oh, great. Oh, great. Don't you worry. It will be all good in a second. The game hasn't started yet. Alright, there we go. Oh, wait, why did we spawn in that minute? Hello? Sorry, what the fuck? Okay. Okay, we're a minute in. I mean, they got a ward here. I don't know, that's weird. Some Doran's bows, some Doran's rings. A double, red side start from the junglers, so... Oh, they will not meet at the crabs, most likely. Pretty calm start to the game so far. Charlotte actually going in all in on Dord here. Dord able to flash out, and he will survive since both mid laners did elect to take teleports, so... Good trade from Charlotte there, forcing the flash, forcing a recall, but not going to find first blood just yet. Actually, a bit of a CS lead amassing for Mikhail in the top lane. We'll check it out what it looks like when the camera pans up there. Mordekaiser are obviously being pushed in a bit, but seemingly missing a bunch of last hits so far. Kale is obviously like weirdly, deceptively strong at like these early levels, especially like 1-2, but pretty big CS gap so far. And then every other lane, pretty much even so far. Obviously the flash, and therefore the teleport with her mid. And both junglers just kind of clear to their blue side, get the grab. Shyvana a little bit faster at doing it, and so gonna look to gank mid from it. And now there's no flash on this Victor, so it could result in a kill. It looks like they have the damage, yes, and Shyvana is gonna take it. Great first blood there, secured from the flash being burnt. And then Lil Puffin once again taking an early kill, as they did roll swap for this game. Definitely the Raptors. Not gonna find the big one, but it's causing a little trouble there. Alright. Bot lanes have reset. Looks like Emilio walked mid, but probably not gonna find anything. Swifties first from Kale. That will be probably pretty effective here. I mean, obviously there's a candidate of the Mertreads here seeing triple AP and a little bit of CC. Not much. A little bit of CC from his champs too. I would expect Shyvana and Silas to definitely go Mercs this game, but it's not like it really makes or breaks too much. $1,000 gold so far the lead. Jordan looking in because Lil Puffin's here once again. Lily's gonna hear to back it up, but Jordan might be dead by the time he gets there. The E lands. Jordan lands actually, gonna pick up the kill. Oh my god, we're fighting bot lane too, I guess. 1 for 1 in the mid lane. The junglers are fighting, but the bot laners are fighting. Evil Daniel, can he get away from the Tristana? No, the lethal tempo gives him enough attack speed to find Evil Daniel. Jumps in place, still hitting Gucci Unicorn. Flash auto, gets him through the flash. Doesn't activate his barrier, it's still up. But he does get the double kill. 2 for 1 in the bot lane. Let's reset, watch mid actually, so... Sorry, so that bot lane took the bit of the camera, but here's the full mid lane fight for you. Flash the last hit, but the Victor ult posthumously does a little bit of damage, so Lil Puffin thinks he can take the fight. Ult's in because he's level 6. But he takes a chunk of damage. Capitai flashes away, and then, yeah, Lil Puffin just, with the level 6 Dragon ult, is just able to win the fight, chase him down, and get the kill for himself. So that's going to be what happened mid lane, as we saw the rest of what happened bot lane. And that's why Lil Puffin is 2-0-1 now, up a few hundred gold. And 1,000 and some for his team. Let's get that directed camera on, sorry. Okay, they're fighting top lane. Kale, okay. Directed camera's mid. Kale lost, well, both champs lost ult and a sum. Joe was looking to go aggro on the Kale and got an ult for ult. Won the trade. But did not win the CS war. He's down 30 still. Oh! -1 cannon. He better get the kill now. Kill does a flash, so... yeah, doesn't need to use it. Silas E goes a little wide. But they are going to look for Dragon here, so... First Dragon over to Bilgewater as they close the gold lead a little bit, down to under 1,000. Maybe speed up a little. Nothing's happening for now. Catch just a few seconds up to live. Just some clearing. Okay, hook goes wide. Okay, Hex Flash! Oh, not gonna take it. Bunch of pings going in on the jungle here. They're gonna want to find Lily in her own jungle. She kills the wolf. If they walk up, the Shyvana ult fear might be pretty big. Oh, he's gonna stand still! Oh my god, he's gonna stand still! Was he typing or something? Oh, he disconnected! Oh, oh shit. We might get a pause. Oh. And we get all the chat messages loading at once. That is pretty unlucky, but with the flash down, it's hard to foresee a way that that's ever gonna end in your life being saved. So, see, maybe this gets unpaused soon. Maybe it doesn't, but he did reconnect, right? Oh, maybe he didn't. Wait, yeah, he did. Okay, they're resetting. Great. Unfortunate. I mean, I just feel bad. So the jungle collapsing on you like that, DC, when people are coming to kill you. It's a bummer. But it was a pretty good and well-timed invade. They did track him pretty well. So we can go back and go through it. Yeah, here's that again. And then we should hopefully just go through the pause this time. Yep, great. I'm pushing bot. Okay, hook lands on Emilio. Definitely should take a beating here. Chris jumps right on his face. He can use his stuff, walk right out, but at the cost of a lot of health. Oh, second hook right on the Ash through the wave. Really nice. Emilio gets him off, but still a good trade. A bit of good damage going on. 2 good hooks back to back, but it's gonna be hard for them to find a conversion to a kill here. Triss gonna want to hit the crystal on the turret. Gonna be zoned off of it though. They do have a fruit they can hit if they want, but Shyvana gonna be getting the void grubs other side of the map. As Lilia takes her bot side jungle. Okay, not much happening. I'm gonna try to speed up a little bit for a second. Oh. So yeah, this should be caught up to live. Mordekaiser ulting the kill. He still does have flash and ult. Ooh! Sidesteps the Q actually pretty nicely. Can use the ult there. Okay, we're watching mid now, I guess. Alright. George surviving a dive, and I guess Kale flashed out of that one, so did survive. As Victor on the other end flashed out of his own gank, so some flashes burned on the other side of the map, but Silas did use his, so he'll actually just go 1 for 1 for the summoners there. 1,000 gold lead still for Ionia. Should be mostly on the Shyvana if I'm not mistaken. Yep, mostly on the Shyvana. Collector completed for the Shyvana. Ooh. It seems like they might know. Oh, there's the hook, though. It does land. Jumping on Evil Daniel, who does have summoners, but it's still taking all the damage. Not using his summoners. Buster shot back to his own turret. He didn't even burn a summoner, but he did burn his entire health bar. Oh, ult finds Jord. With the fear, it's a 2v3, but they seem to like it. The actual comes in. Actually hits Cirquette there with the stun. They might find a return kill onto Charlotte, but it's still a 2 for 1 in a 2v3. 2.5v3. going their favor. Pretty good fight that they found, giving Ashe also a little bit of bonus gold with the assist. Helping her, there's a bit of a gold lead in the bot lane? Yes, there is. Oh wow, there's actually a really big gold lead in the bot lane. Because there's one in the solo lanes too, so... Tristana is up a lot, but... The rest of Ionia, top mid and jungle, doing pretty well for themselves. Kayle, obviously, the elephant in the room, having more than a good lane phase, and is almost even level 11. Mordekaiser really trying to pull the aggro. Okay, they popped the ghost, Lily is there to show they got a good trade, but yet again, no kill happening. Okay, the flash and the ult. The Q lands, a lot of damage. Kayle gonna ult there at 1 HP, but another Q would kill. Good sidestep, but the autos might just come in. Oh no, he goes under a turret, and he doesn't have the kill. I guess he does find the kill. I guess there was a tick of Ignite left that I didn't see. And he barely finds the kill onto Kayle, so really nice kill from Joe, where he definitely needs to find something like that in this lane. But the rest of his team is going to try to pick up the dragon using the strength that they have on the bot lane, left side of the map. Not going to be a smite war, as Lily is too far to get it. Smite secured. Shyvana, a couple fury from ulting. Ulting frame 1. Doesn't hit anyone with the fear, but she's still in the middle of the fight, dealing a lot of damage. The flash comes out on the Ashe ult. Cloud Envy trying to find a single reset. Jumps to find Lil Puffin, but he is shielded, and he won't go down. He's going to do as much damage as he can until someone is unable to even get a single kill, as Gucci Unicorn's Milio is keeping everyone alive, as the Triumph Rune is keeping everyone alive. And it's a 3-for-0 fight for Bilgewater, looking for 4, but they are going to get the dragon as well. Making it a monster team fight off of the draconic shoulders of Lil Puffin and his teammates. A huge gold lead now, 3,000 for the side of Bilgewater, but look at how much of that is on Shyvana now, a little over 2,000. Snowballing incredibly well in this game. Oh, well, they find Evil Daniel, they cancel the recall, the hook goes wide. A little bit of fancy feet there, it shouldn't matter. Oh, well, it matters a little, doesn't it? He's actually gonna get out of that. Flash for flash, not even the end of the world there. Wow, able to really outplay the Nautilus and just kind of avoid everything. Flash once the root lands and well played. Second item already completed for Shyvana. So scary here. Not even a full item yet on Jord and either support. Both items and tier 2 boots up in the top lane completed. They are on pretty much even standing now with the gold. How big's the gold in mid? A little over 1,000.
Flame purified.
Bunch of the team coming up to get Rift Herald, while all of Ionia, or all of Bilgewater reset, and it doesn't look like they'll find their way. They are doing the Rift Herald on a vision, and they're walking towards it. Maybe they'll try to look for a fight, maybe they'll try to collapse on them. No, it doesn't look like they're gonna commit to the play. Joe, oh, he steps back forward. Well, he steps back forward yet again. He ulted Shyvana, but that's the one champion that's just gonna destroy you inside your own home. Beat you on your own terms. And he's just gonna fall there. Get picked off. They stepped a little too far. Rift Herald being immediately summoned mid. But the Kayle's fighting the Kayle, or the Kayle's fighting the Lilia. Sleep comes down. It's gonna ult all the damage that might come from that, and the turret doesn't find the kill, but the Lilia low is chasing the Kayle. Fighting's happening. Ooh! Wow! Wait, great attempt from Kappa Tai, but didn't quite have enough damage to get the kill without dying himself. So gonna be a 1-for-1 there. but did have to go to flash. Looking to kill Nautilus, who's maybe caught out. Pretty squishy. Shyvana ult. Trying to find the Raptor camp, I suppose. But Charlotte is the one who has the eyes on the enemy champions, at least, so he will find the kill there. Jordan's gonna have to flash out, but they might still be able to find him. The Milio Fireball, Super Mega Duper Fireball Kick does find him. Victor from Arcane is gonna be taken down super style. Ooh. Bowling Ball hits Charlotte. It's not Katie, but he did hit a strike. Kale gonna be one to chase down the Mordekaiser now. Two items, or not two items, but two evolutions of the passive. These will not be stacked. I'm not gonna chase it all down. $4K gold lead, 4.5 almost. One dragon to one. Next one spawning in 5 seconds. Right? Good time to check. It will be the Infernal Soul on the map this time. And the first turret only goes down now. Surprisingly enough. But a lot of turrets in this game are very low health. Charlotte actually getting hit by the hook, but wants to go back in as Cloud Enemy doesn't have the damage, and he does have the health bar to withstand the beating. He is going for that Rift Maker second build, so he's going to be pretty tanky there. Little Puffin getting bowled down there. Mordekaiser pulls the Kale and immediately ults on the back of it, but he bit off a bit more than he can chew. Kale ult finds the Q. He's going to shield, he's going to heal it. Kale is under the turret. Going to get the kill, flash away from the turret, but not out of range of the auto, so Mordekaiser's tower will give him the return kill, but Kale already scaling so hard. They're going to look for Jackie again, who is unfortunately as a support not tanky enough to withstand the Shyvana beatings. Going to be burnt to a bit of a crisp with Milio supplying some firepower of his own. Actually, he doesn't own the little guys. They're just his friends. What are they called? Little Cinderling guys? Ooh. Charlotte has no mana, so Cloud Envy wants him, but he will stack to the range. Oh, I think Jord's Arcane Villain arc has begun, because he is playing Victor, so kind of as Arcane Villain as it gets. Maybe spotted out by the ward, but Shyvana's already here, looking for more kills on Nautilus. I mean, it's really nice when you can just press a button that gives you a trillion move speed. Jordan Kapitai gonna try to proxy this wave on the Kale so that they can maybe find a kill once. Oh my god, Jordan's actually hit by the Ash ult. Maybe Kale can find the kill here. He has to pop the ult. But he's not going to find the autos on Jord, who's able to kite out of it. Walking through, saying Joe pick up the kill. He actually is able to, so they do actually get what they come for there. The shutdown on the Kale without losing a life. So a little bit of crossfire there. Something else to do on the map for them. Something to earn. Yeah. Mordekaiser will build the Death Slide Jordan's walking through. Okay. Good old 3v1 Mordekaiser ult. Shyvana taking a little bit of the jungle, just taxing what he can for being so strong. Looking for Daniel, but Daniel wants to look for Jord in return. Arrow lands onto him. He'll surely be the first victim of this fight that looks like it's accelerating into a team fight. We do have Mordekaiser teleporting in, but the team's already out, and he has to flash away from the Shyvana Fear. His bowling ball goes wide, and the team is immediately turning on a Baron. As Flash and Teleport are burned from the Mordekaiser, Kale's pushing top. People are going to have to deal with her. And it's going to be hard for Bilgewater to deal with both threats at once. Kale's pulled in. Ulti's popped. Ghost. Flash rooted. Pulled in. Gonna be a lot of damage. They are going to find the Kale. Gucci Unicorn, who is helping them, going to have to flash out from Cloud Enemy's jump. Has to not die. But now that the team's here, maybe some kills will be picked up. Maybe revenge will be had. Charlotte finds a nice dash over the wall. Cloud Envy is the first to fall. Cirquette not far behind Joe after that. 1 by 1. The dominoes all fall. Maybe it'll be 4. Kapitai gonna walk out. Lilia is fast enough to dodge the bullet. But Baron results in immediately 3 kills after that. Revenge for their top laner who has drawn so much pressure this game from having such a solid laning phase on the Kale. What do I build next on this champ? I don't know. At say 9. What does he build? I don't know, Death Dance or GA or whatever. Maw. Maw is maybe good this game. I don't know, man. You're a bruiser, you can build whatever you want. Hey, that's what I said! Yeah, you can bravery that champ. Okay, Charlotte looking for Lilia, but not gonna be able to find him. Second Infernal Drake goes over, that will be still a point with 2 Infernal Dragons on, plus, oh my god. Bro. This buff used to be 8%, and now it's 3. Charlotte back deep. Lopuffin there too. Gonna get knocked actually further into the team. The sleep is there. They're gonna find them. Mordekaiser pulling him in. They're outnumbered, but not anymore as the team gets there. We'll do the damage. He is gonna maybe go low, maybe fall to the Mordekaiser who ults him. He does find the last hit actually. Mordekaiser really strong in the Death Realm. The rest of the team wiped on the behalf, but does get the really big shutdown, just able to 1v1 based on stats alone in the Death Realm. Kapitai trying to escape Silas. Does hit the dash, really long range, but really isn't strong enough to weather Silas. Flash forward from Jord, looking for the Kale, looking for the kill. Does find him with the super mega Death Ray. Whatever, what is it called now? Netflix Arcane Ray? Netflix Beam? What's it called? Netflix Beam? Hextech Ray? Alright, man. If the stream is lagging, then my apologies. Now that might be my internet if it's wavering a bit. I guess I can't tell because it doesn't show in the spectator client, so sorry about that. Hopefully it's just a bit of a spike. Pretty responsive game 2 so far from Ionia, who do not want to take the match loss in this tournament if they can help it. Striking back strong in game 2. Couple minutes until the objectives spawn, but in the meantime, they're going to want to use their strength to break open the base a little. Just keep up the tempo of the game. Looking for Jord yet again. Nothing landing, but the point click things are unable to be dodged. and they will have the kill pretty easily without needing to land a Shyvana ult or anything like that. I'm gonna try to push in the bot wave on behalf of this. Shyvana with a huge health bar. Charlotte under the turret, trying to dive Cloud Envy. Oh my god, the Nautilus ult with the AP scaling just deletes the rest of Cloud Envy's health bar. Joe is deep in, trying to 1v1 this Shyvana, but it just can't be done. Shyvana just taking the turret for 1,000 years. Lilia, okay, does eventually die. That? I mean, I just threw up in my mouth a little bit, but I guess there always has to be a bruiser that can just do that. Okay, goodbye, Jord. Gucci Unicorn gonna Patrick Kitty a little bit by picking up that kill. And after that tower dive, they just are able to end the game off of this push. They get Bilgewater down, and they're gonna take the game to a game 3 off of Lolpuffin's 16 kills. $30k damage. More than 10,000 ahead of every other champ in the game. No one else cracking 20. Oh, yeah, coin flip. I forget. Okay. It's still lagging? Or any confirmation if the stream is still lagging? Or if it's, caught back up now? Okay, I'll keep it going for now. If it does lag again, let me know. I'm reading chat, so. But should be hopefully good again. Okay, so it looks like Bilgewater chose Tails. For game 3 side select, gonna flip this coin. It is Tails. It is Tails. So that will be side select for Bilgewater for game 3. Who may take us to a different set of affairs, as it was Ionia who chose red side both games. Maybe Bilgewater will choose red side themselves, or maybe they like how things went and they'll stay with blue side. Game 2 draft here. Game 1 draft here. So R5 Shyvana carrying the game here. Put the B4 Kazakhs here. Still a counter pick into the Jarvan. Both games, super strong jungle performance. Hard jungle carry on these champs. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Waiting for the draft link. Dee 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 dee. Oh, there we go. That will be back in 30 seconds. You might see the bands come in and start, but it should be pretty much what we've seen so far with the Vayne Wukong popping off from Rek'Sai. Should be a pretty similar situation. Be right back. We'll be ready to draft shortly. Okay, ready to draft. We've just started. Here is Nocturne first, and then Vayne second. That's no, that's the same. Just a different side. So far, all the same. Teams do know usually what they would just want to ban. It shouldn't change too much. But now the first pick will have to be a little different here. Gonna be the Kaisa first pick for Evil Daniel, his signature champion there. Good comfort for game 3. Oh wow, they're actually gonna pick up Malzahar here. This champ, you would think it's a good blind pick, but it's actually like pretty bullyable by a lot of picks. Most notably something like a Smolder, but even some other just hyper scaling things or things that just want to farm up clear waves. Things like Garen, Gangplank can be some pretty fun counters into it. So I do know Lil Puffin has his Smolder moments, you could call them. And I don't think it would be quite crazy to pick here. It would be committing to some pretty hard scaling, of course. Double ADC comp, double like hyper carry scaling. But it's it's just a really good option on the Malzahar. Basically says, okay, either I scale into you or you just like have to like take your W key off of your keyboard, and I'm just gonna scale into you either way. They're gonna go ahead, pick the Elise. Uh, that's a two-way flex for those who don't know, but for the knowers, it's three-way. Now they're gonna go for the Galio. That's gonna be their answer into the Malzahar. So it looks like it'll be Lil Puffin in the jungle for this game, just based on what I know from the champion pools. They're not gonna want to go for any sort of smolder tech here. It does mean Lil Puffin will be in the jungle, and he doesn't play an Elise, so it's probably gonna be the support Elise here. I don't think anyone has quite caught on to the dark technology. But Darius for most likely Cup of Joe coming in. Wanting to play the champ. It is going to be blind, it is going to be counterable, but it is going to be there. It is going to be comfort. Banning a couple ranged top laners that count of it. Yes, I have heard of Darius ADC with Blitzcrank as well. It wins lanes and not games. That's what we can say about that. Yumi gonna be the ban. So I wonder if they think it's the least jungle. I mean, it obviously could be, but wait, Gucci Unicorns for support. She don't got an Elise. Wait, hold on. Who's playing this Elise? Who's playing this Elise? Is it me? Wait, am I subbing in? Hello? Hello? Am I subbing in? Wait, am I a sub? Hello? Zillion. Shit. That'll be... I guess it's support Zillion. I mean... That'll be Jackie's. No, yeah, Jackie's not Ionia. Jackie is Bilgewater. Zyra coming in. So that'll be the support slot. Oh, I think it's just... okay, I guess Lol Puffin just is playing Galio. I think that's what this is. I think he's just on the Galio, even though it's one of Charlotte's picks. That's my guess here. Gonna go Jack's top. I mean, it is a lot of magic damage, but I think it shouldn't be a huge problem with this draft. I think it's Malzahar top, Darius ADC, Viego mid, then the Zillions flexed. Sivir. That's fine. I mean, it's a champ. It's fine. I think it's tough to play Sivir into Kaisa, but yeah, I guess you're at least like able to like have 200 ping and still hit your E, so that's nice. Lol puffing Jack's top, Sua Galio. Holy raw. Nah, you know what it is? It's Sua's Galio, Charlotte's Jack's jungle, and Lol Puffin is LARPing as me on Elise top. Hey, Lolpuffin, if you need an emergency sub to play this Elise, let me know. I know you struggle with it. Anyways. That is going to be the draft for game 3. A lot of spicy picks here, honestly. So it should be a pretty fun and volatile game. At least that's my hope. I am going to be right back. Stretch my legs a little bit. Get a bev, but it'll take a sec for them to load in the game anyways. So if everyone wants to just stretch, posture check, kick your legs up, touch some grass, refill your water bottle, now's the time to do it, because we're getting into game 3 pretty shortly. And I'll be right back with you. Alright. They are in Champ Select as we speak. I'm back here with you. A little bit more time for the game. I'm going to do the minute cryptic. What does it say? Soulless, gruesome, complex. Complex. Complex? Complex. Okay, so this is gonna, well, So my first thought is it might be an andlet where the definition is the clue, and you could take something like gruesome. You could take out the soul of it. It's soulless. Take out the S. You have the, oh wait, no, it's 8 letters, so that doesn't actually quite work, because then you could say, okay, you can make it complex by mixing it up. But that's still losing your letter. I mean, maybe you take out the E as well. That's fine to do. So you have these 6 letters, and then you could get something here that is a soulless, gruesome, complex. Oh, a morgue. A morgue is a soulless, gruesome, complex. That should be it. Hey, and there you go. That is going to be today's Minute Cryptic. Morgue is a soulless, gruesome complex, and if you make gruesome soulless and you make it complex, you get Morgue. Back to the draft, I guess. That was kind of quick. Okay. Heading into Spectator now. Should be just about... well, it'll be 2 minutes, but I think we'll be able to speed ahead a little. Just because we are having rounds of decline, so I have to only start spectating once for a second in game. 2 minutes until we are into the game, but I can get it started around the 30-second mark. Here is the champ select for you. Yeah, I actually... good eye. I didn't actually check that he was on the jacks, but... I think he wanted to play into Joe. I'm pretty sure he wanted to game 3 go into Joe there, so... Just another minute. If there's a mod in chat, please make a Gamba, but we don't have to be degenerate sports bettors here. Do not support real sports betting. Only support real sports betting if they finally put Booze Bash on Kalshi. I've been emailing them every day. But until then, do not support it. Just a little bit more now. Yeah, I mean, Ionia definitely has a much stronger early game. Bilgewater's champs don't really do anything until like level 6. Outside of like a 1v1. So I would imagine if there ends up being like an early crab fight, that would be pretty favored for Ionia. Okay, so just gonna get the game capture working in 2 seconds here. Just waiting for the game to actually load up. There we go. Here's the loading screen. You can see Lolpuff and Elise, Sua on... Or Lolpuff and Jax, Sua on the Elise. It is actually Charlotte on the Galio after all, but we'll kind of roll swap Lolpuff up into the top lane with the Jax. Halo Blade's video. Oh my god, don't look, don't look, don't look. Wow, it started at 2. Yo, wait, what? Hello? It just loaded me in at 2 minutes. Nothing I can do about it? Okay, weird. Weird. Okay, sorry about that. I thought I could be able to rewind, but... This is, fortunately, a low activity early minute. Bit anticlimactic that we loaded it into the level 2. Sorry about that, but just how the spectate works sometimes. Yeah, the Sapphire Crystal... Oh my god. Well, okay, it looks like there's some sort of pause thing that happened, so maybe that fucked it up. Yeah, I'm with you, Nate. I mean, obviously the idea is there to just rush the Lost Chapter, but yes, the Futures Market tech was built on some math, and it was built on having TP. And Malzahar was like the champ to make it work, where you just have like a guaranteed safe high CSing early game, so it's not that you can't say, okay, I'm gonna start, like, it's kind of the equivalent of starting, like, Longsword, right? Which, obviously, champs want to get away with when they can build, like, a refillable, but it's just, like, a little bit sus. Okay, Charlotte going in on the Jord. Just gonna take a little bit of damage there. Good trade, getting him pretty low. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna open up the time controls really quick. Make sure I'm actually, like, all the way sped up. Yeah, I am. Just chat to not off with that. Flashing the Cocoon from the Elise, who was able to reset and get a Blasting Wand. That's... You can build that into either Sheen item. Oh, Joe flashes to hit the side of the Q, but he is down a level! Double Ignite, but Lil Puffin just up a level, just gonna win the stat check. Kapitai gonna do his best to get the return kill. With no summons on the Jax, I see him picking this up pretty easily if he just plays it like a human. Yep, that summon's gonna land. But he did get to crash the wave, so Tony's pretty happy about how the death works there. Oh my god, he's just hitting the wave. I mean, it wasn't gonna freeze, but like anything he does to the wave there is gonna be a little bit ineffective. So, damn, bleed Fran out. Damn. Really lead for Wolf up in the top lane. And one thing about this this Galio into Malzahar matchup is that, well, I don't think he's building it actually because he has the Negatron Cloak. But when you go the normal Hollow Radiance like tank your build, you have that passive where when you kill a minion it explodes, and that obviously works on Malzahar's Voidlings. And so if you find a situation where like he's on his Voidlings and you go in on him, he can actually take like a really, really significant amount of burst, like up to like 300 damage from his Voidlings getting one shot by the AoE, so that can happen. Looks like he's not building out him. It happens also in a champs like Elise too, so Galio can really bully Elise for that reason. It's actually going to be Bilgewater taking an early dragon here though. They're going to 4-man it as Elise is up in the top side, and I mean, honestly, I respect it. I mean, I think they know that they're not as strong early, but they're can make sure they don't lose a dragon for that and actually get one from themselves. So definitely like a really big dragon to get. Especially like they don't seem to lose too much for it. So good play there. I like to see that level of macro strategy. I don't know if that was their exact reasoning for it or if it was like let's do dragon, but good call there. I like to see these more like super macro plays. I mean, it might just be like Kanan Verkin would be so weird, right? Like, you're into 1 AP and Zillion. It's just, I don't know. Could be Abyssal Mask. It's maybe a bit weird, champ, but it will definitely have value. It's honestly just a question of like, is the item even good? Ult pop from Sivir. She is on the hunt, but gonna have to turn back. Doubles back to make sure the spell shield hits the root. Oh, Kaiser's going in deep. Gets a Galio to follow up. Sivir flashes out, but Zillion's caught in. Level 5 will die. Really nice combination of the ults there to secure a kill. Evil Daniel looking for 2. Flashing on a Cloud Envy. Finds him with a fadeaway auto attack. Gets out of the turret in time. Very nicely played from Evil Daniel. You can see that Kaisa is surely his best champ. Looks very comfortable and very strong and very confident on it. Picks up an early 2 kills with the help of Charlotte's Throne. Shord ghosting on the Gucci Unicorn, who flashes away, but yeah, just gonna get suppressed up there. That is a kill. Really well played from Jord there, honestly, I have to say. He is also clearly on his comfort champion. Sorry, no personal offense meant there. That's the jab at Malzahar, not you. It's pretty even though. Kaisa the only one who has a little bit of a disparity. Has the lead us in addition to the kills, so that's why there is a 1,000 gold lead. We can check that it is, in fact, about a 1,000 gold lead in the bot lane. A bit in top 2, and then a little bit the other way for the jungle, who has a kill on Viego, but we're out into another pause. Evil Daniel says a mouse died, so I guess that's no good. Okay then. Yeah, I'm gonna hit delete. See if I can speed back to pause. Looks like they're maybe ready. Nope, not quite yet, I guess. Let's try again. Yeah, okay. We're past the pause. If you're looking for a dive bot, the camera is not gonna show it. I'll show it. Just want to see what he does here. Looks like Gucci Unicorn comes back and they want to call it off. They spot him out. I mean, they can maybe still look for something. They obviously have Zillion ult, so it makes dives pretty easy, but they're maybe not wanting to risk it. It doesn't look like another pause. Hold on. Okay, just a little bit of lag from the spectator client. Zoom in a little more for now. Got that call from the Kaisa, so she's spending her lead, trying to make some interest rather than snowball immediately. Yeah. No, it happens. Blackfire completed here. This is Abyssal Massacre from the Gallia, so just looking to get that utility in for his team. The problem, I guess, my problem with Abyssal Mass is like, if you know how to play with it, sure. Okay, Malzahar's going into the bot lane, so we might have a little bit of a gank here. Slow and a Gucci Unicorn, she's all but dead here, surely. Maybe they find return kills. They're trying to fight back. I mean, Gallia's coming in. Oh! He canceled it! Yo, game, show me. Jord caught in the middle of it, punished for his crimes. Let's get a quick replay on that. So we have Gucci Unicorn starting to fight with the E, but Malzahar is here. Sivir all in, the slow there, the silence, the Stranglethorns comes out. Trying to turn on the Clown Envy. Gallia ult. Oh, that's how that went down. A third kill for Evil Daniel picked up. Another assist for Charlotte in the mid lane. With another very impactful ult. Well, Puffin goes through the motions of freezing. Jump onto Joe after he steps up, try to break the freeze, and going for the all-in. I mean, the Ignite's here. Joe isn't really able to fight back. He just flashes to get the last auto. Gets a good kill. I mean, baits Joe to really crush the wave there, I guess. Second dragon is up. Viego does have his cracking completed while Elise is still on the components for the Lichbane. Why do we have Storm Raider Surge on Elise? That's not... I don't know. I don't play jungle, but like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's good, I don't know. It is going to be a fight over this dragon. A lot of roots coming in from the Zyra. A taunt follows it up. A big stun follows it up on the other hand, the double bomb. Jackie is the first to go. Didn't have the ult for the fight. Kapitai looking to get a ghost, but he is not going to find a possession. as it is going to be blue side cleaning up red side. The bolts from the Kaisa follows up. Triple kill. All the heals, all the barriers coming down. Looking for a Quadra. It is going to go to Elise, but it is going to be Ionia taking down Bilgewater and the Dragon in this team fight. Getting an ace at 11 minutes. A huge team fight, and a lot of the credit has to go to Evil Daniel, who just spaced that incredibly well. Played to his absolute limits. Even the Darius... Actually, wait, did the Darius die top? No, he was there. Yeah. Wow. Really nice team fight from Ionia. That's just kind of like snowballed them really far ahead in this game. 5,000 gold lead at the 12-minute mark. I mean, that's just huge. Speed us up a little bit while nothing important is happening. How many points does Jackie have in her key right now? Only 2. So she didn't go for 3 and then max. She only took 2. So that double bomb doesn't deal as much damage. Going for the tier build, and then I think this will be Bandle Pipes is the build that has the tank option, is what the Zillions are doing now. It's no longer Kindle Gem stacking. Cocoon finds Jord. Shadow's gonna follow up on it. Jord has to flash out of that. Double bomb goes wide, so Kapitai goes low. He is ulted, gonna chase down while he's immune to dying. Joe is caught out by Low Puffin yet again. Finds a heal, but it's not much to the Ignite. The Leap Strike is gonna kill him. Jord finds an ult onto the Elise, but it's not gonna do much, as the damage isn't there. Now they have to run with their low health bars. Cloud Envy getting bullied under his own turret. Just a nightmare situation for Bilgewater, as Ionia is really snowballing this game out of control. They are unhappy about game 1, and they do not want to lose their place as the clear undefeated first in the standings. What's wrong with 5'6"? It's way too tall. That's what's wrong with it. It's like a few inches too tall. Tower's gonna fall there. Evil Daniel. Almost completing his skull. Full Kraken. 3,000 gold ahead. Malzahar's here, but what does he do? What does he do? Wow. I can't imagine screaming really loud when you get rage baited. That's really embarrassing to be enraged when you get enraged, when someone enrages you and you're raging. Hey, Kapitai actually finds a double kill here in the river. Trying to pick off what they can to say in the game. Yeah. And the worst part is the hypocrisy. 5k gold still ahead for Ionia. Dragon's equal. A couple seconds to speed up. Well, Puffin gonna try to solo Rift Help here. Boop, 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 boop. Not too much happening still. No contest here. I'm trying to set up a death bush, but... Oh, Sivir's popping the ult. They're looking. But what can they do? George's trying to find an ult target, I guess, but he gets stunned up with the cocoon. Oh, he gets leveled up by Jackie Fox mid-fight. They actually do find the Kaisa, and he gets revived for it. Gallia finds a big taunt, but his team isn't there to follow up, and it is actually going to be a good pick onto the Kaisa. Really big shutdown goes over to Jord. Joe finds a dunk, but the tower finds him in return. Gucci Unicorn gets the kill for that. It's 1 for 2, and they're definitely showing signs of life here on the back of the Zillion Malzahar combo. But it is Lil Puffin who is in the top lane with the Rift Herald this entire... Oh, sorry, wrong button. Lil Puffin top lane the entire time while the 45 was happening. He gets the tier 2 tower with the Rift Herald, and it is going to be the dragon now. Hello? Or the health bar is bugged, but... Oh my god, wait, no, wait, at least stole that. Sua stole that. Sorry. If I go back, can I see the health bar? No, it's just bugged, sorry. I mean, you can see in the bottom left, the health bar. It's just bugged. But he hops over with the Blast Cone. And just gets a really good Q Smite. And just kills it. Gonna try to escape here. Doesn't have the repel to get onto this Blast Cone. Doesn't, almost gets the kill on the Viego actually, but doesn't quite find it. Jack doesn't flash out. Oh, Kaisa follows! Looking for kills here. Good flash, but Galio finds it. Gonna be 2 so far. Looking for Sivir. That's gonna be 3. Joe wants to get the kill, but he has to walk through the entire team. It's gonna be a quadra. He has nowhere to go. Lil Puffin TP's in for moral support. A 10th kill for Kaisa. And, I mean, the lead is definitely gone nowhere. We 6 gold now.
Always in my sights.
Almost the 3rd item completed on Kaisa. Nicole is done. What's the gold he got now? 5,000 almost. This is such a strong lead here at the bot lane. We'll Puffin up 2 levels up in the top lane. And a little bit of a lull takes over after a lot of fighting. 16-9 is the score. Okay, we've popped the ghost. We're looking for someone. um, Oh, he says. Oh. I guess Gucci Unicorn was not good enough for him. Okay, Lil Puffin. Pull out the 1v4, Lil Puffin! Oh. Well, I pulled out the Baron. I mean, whatever. He says, slash all space worth send message. Oh! He did it! He actually said it! Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here. Bar for bar. Bar for bar. Slash all space worth send message. Okay! He found the R onto the Zyra this time, and she dies for it. That's crazy. Hey, we got some love in the chat. That's awesome. That's really happy to see. Oh. Don't read that message.
Nice try.
Oh, it's Locket Zillion. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of an ineffective item. I mean, it's obviously it's Locket, but you know, it's a little bit high cost for like just an anti-synergistic item. I mean, the Bandle Pips at least gives you like really good utility for like just constantly buffing your team. Surely this is obviously really good, but okay, looking for Gucci again. The Flash is gonna lead the charge. They're gonna find her. The Galio's gonna come into late late. Capitai's gonna take the Zyra body and get one shot because of it. Definitely gonna die the frame out of the Zillion ult, and then okay. Oh. Oh. That's not how we wanna. Unk hands. Z. Yeah. What happens? Jord, is there. And now he is not. Third dragon picked up. And I mean, it looks like Ionia have definitely taken a pretty firm grasp of the game. Soul Point Inhibitor, Baron. They definitely might be able to end the game on any push that happens in the near future. Third item completed for Kaisa. Has QSS, almost has the full Scimitar. Cloud Envy just standing on his IE now. Chapatai does manage to get his own red buff, but just jump change at this point. Jackson jumping onto Malzahar goes pretty far past him. Goes pops, it doesn't dodge the stun. I mean, he can fly. Yeah, Q finds the flash, and he's just dead in his own lane, in his own base. Both Summoners used as well, unfortunately. No ult up, a little bit caught up. Evil Daniel actually caught lacking, trying to steal the Krogs. Flashes the ult though. Oh! Okay, you know what? I mean, well played. Flashed over the wall and still had the vision because of the Zyra plant, so was able to just dish out a bunch of damage. So, I mean, you know, lost Flash, but still got the kill. Pretty well salvaged from that scenario that looked like it could have been bad. Joe might die in his... no, Lopapin's gonna get out. I mean, Galio's keeping in. He should be fine. I mean, we actually hit a taunt on his way in. Oh, Lopapin flashes on the counter-strike follow-up. Galio comes in to protect him too. They're pretty deep. They need to kill the tower. Lopapin's deep. He's getting slowed by Zillion, but he is negating a lot of damage. Able to jump out. Galio is... Malzahar ults onto the Galio, but he's gonna die in it as Galio Zanya's goes golden the second it ends. He dashes back in under the turrets, makes Jackie flash out, makes Cloud Envy die. The towers are hitting, but they're not killing. Jax, Galio, both the beefy boys of Ionia are surviving 1 HP. The Jax is TPing back. 1 Nexus tower is down. 3 members and now 4 members of Bilgewater are down. Ionia in 25 minutes are going to take game 3. They're going to go 5-0 and they're going to cement themselves as the best team in Hextech. Going to take it 2-1 over Bilgewater in this week 5 game in the Bash of the Booze. Congrats to Ionia. Well played by Bilgewater. Put up a really good fight. A lot of close games, a lot of close fights. A lot of interesting drafts, but Ionia taking yet another game. Showing why they're ahead of the pack for now. And hoping to keep their streak going well into the playoffs. I do not have the MVP votes or anything similar. They get posted in chat, great. If they don't, great. I don't know what the interview meta is here. If someone comes in the next 30 seconds, they come in. If they don't, I will end stream. But I will show you guys the stats real quick. Kaisa, as expected, dealing the most damage. Pretty good margin ahead of the rest of the team with a little bit of a pretty even spread here among them. Zyra actually doing quite a bit, out damaging everyone else on the other team there. So bit of a stomp damage wise, pretty big lead gold wise. Stats not loading quite well, but oh, it's just so buggy when it's a custom.
Hello, Dido Shroom.
Oh, hello, Lil Puffin. You made it.
Hello. I made it.
Hey, well, congrats on your win.
Thanks.
Yeah, it was a pretty
appreciate that.
pretty good series. I mean, the Diana really strong, lost the game, but good lead, and then Shyvana and Jax is, you know, three lane wonder. I suppose.
Three-lane wonder, indeed.
Big flex player. Is this your first time playing top this early?
Yeah, this is my first time playing. Nice. Yeah.
What was the decision to have that new rule swap?
Well, I think Bilgewater called out that I don't have a Belveth anymore after her rework. and which is true. I do not have the Belveth anymore, which was arguably like my best jungler besides Shyvana. And Diana obviously, but I sent that mid lane. So my pool was in a drought. Jacob's pool was being permabanned, and then like the other jungler I would have played is Silas, but we picked that game too.
Yeah.
So
and they picked the Jarvan game 1, of course.
Yeah, they picked the Jarvan game 1, right?
A big one too.
So like I kind of lost pretty much everyone that was comfortable on, aside from like Kane, I guess.
Yeah.
And so we were already like kind of skirting the idea of like me top and sending Suo jungle a game, and like after like, you know, basically all of me and Jacob junglers were banned, we were like, okay, fuck it, let's just do it. Let's do it. So then I went top and I looked up Darius counters and then I sent the Jax top.
Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, I mean, they banned a bunch of rage shops, like Vayne and Timo were banned, obviously. Yeah, Jax is one of them. I was like myself like confused about where the release was going and like who was gonna play it, because I know it's like maybe one of Charlotte's picks, but then I didn't think you were on the Gallia, so.
It was not me on the Gallia.
Did the thought of like a smolder mid never come up, or?
We almost did actually that did not. I almost went Lucian top. Just to have a ranged top laner to deal with the Darius, but I opted out of it because I probably couldn't pilot that very well. It's probably easier to pilot a little bit.
Yeah.
No, the idea of the smolder, we probably should have thought about that once the Malzahar pick was, but that was kind of that was not thrown around.
I mean, it's definitely like maybe a little bit harder to do once you have the Kai'Sa first pick, and it's like kind of a little bit of heavy lifting to do for the rest of the team when you have like 2 hyperscaler ADCs. But
yeah,
I'm just conditioned to think that of a kind of pick now with the champion.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this game was definitely, I think, the least close of the 3.
For some reason, it was.
I think. I mean, their comp was a little bit weak early, and then just kind of never came to fruition. Besides, like a couple random picks.
Yeah. But I mean, I think it was a very good series overall. I thought, you know, game 1, obviously, Bilgewater took it from us, and then game 2 was relatively close.
Mm-hmm. The Abyssal Mask Galio. That's like, we didn't. I think someone like mentioned that in chat, like it would be like a really good item, but then he like actually like built it first. I don't know if he calmed anything about that, or he just like silently rushed it. Jacob
calmed it, and I'm pretty sure he was like, this item goes crazy.
I mean it does. It obviously has really high value. It's maybe awkward to play the champ with it, but it looked fine.
Yeah,
he definitely played his role pretty well.
Right, exactly. Like he was laning against Malzahar. There really wasn't much he could do in that scenario. So like he did his job. He played for a team, and you know, brought us our win game 3. So
wait, how did he take exhaust? How did he do that one? Evil Daniel had flash. Wait, no wonder.
Can we get off of this?
How did
Discord?
Sua hit Clarity and Summoner's Rift? Hello?
Whoa,
George didn't have a
whoa.
Summoner spell. That's why. Oh my god. Okay.
I think that might be a spectator side bug. I'm assuming 'cause
There-
it's normal on my screen.
Yeah, there's like a million spectator bugs apparently.
So, but yeah.
Yeah, well, hey, GG's, congrats on 5-0.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks for casting Dynasty Room.
Yeah, no, happy to just shoot the shit a little.
Yeah, just shoot the shit guy. Shoot the shitter.
Okay, yeah. All right, well, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Vote for MVP.
See you guys later.
Yeah, good night.